Hey, let me tell you, I am super pumped, like with another pumped, to announce one of our great sponsors. It's going to be at the Upper Limits Mastermind on the 16th and 17th of August in Sydney City at Alpha. It's Spiro for One Point Accounting. Let me tell you, they are specialists in accounting, and they're not your sleepy accountant. I mean, have a look at these things. These things are like guns as an accountant, right? They specialize a lot in trade and construction and NDIS, which is awesome. They're aligned with us, and I'm really excited to have him on board. I know he's going to give you some amazing value. So, Spiro, let me ask you, let me start here. First of all, thank you for being a sponsor for our event. We're really excited to have you with us. Why do you think sort of sponsoring an event like this is important to you?
I think, it's more not just the sponsorship. I think more, getting on board with you guys and seeing how you've helped our business from our side. I think that, coming on and showing other businesses that by us being partners with you, kind of gives them that conception that, where you've helped us grow, we can help them grow all together. You know what I mean? It's like
Absolutely. Like it's a circle, right?
Yeah.
It's absolutely. Yeah. The good thing is I've worked with Spiro and his brother in another business, and he's got a big construction business as well. So not only is he an accountant, but he's also a business owner at a construction company as well. So he understands the trade, which is really, really important. Let me ask you, what do you think kind of the three biggest mistakes that business owners make when it comes to accounting?
Understanding accounting is number one, right? And no one really wants to understand it. But the biggest mistakes they make in business is, I think I was talking to you before about it, is cash flow management, number one.
Cash flow management, absolutely.
Managing cash flow, understanding your revenue, understanding your taxes. It's a very broad thing to know.
Yeah,
but once you understand it,
those three,
you're killing it.
I'm with you. It's funny. I always get this feeling when people talk about accounting. Hey, everyone's seen that thing, it's a little monkey with the symbols going ting, 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 ting. I get that thing every time somebody talks to an accountant. The accountant's going, hey, your cash flow thing, and all you're hearing up here is ting, ting, ting.
That's
right?
it. Yeah.
Well, it shouldn't be like that, right? Everybody's ignoring it.
Everyone ignores
But
that.
as soon as you go, hey, you're getting a refund, everybody's like this. Refunds all the way. That's what he's going to do. No, he's not. Absolutely not. What's a good way to always have cash flow in the bank? What's we were talking about this. Most people spend the tax money where it shouldn't even be in their money.
Correct.
So, what's a good way to get cash flow? And you're going to be talking about this at the Upper Limits Mastermind. So, I'm just wondering, just to give them a little teaser, 2 ways to put money aside.
Do I get specific?
Get specific.
Everything?
Maybe not that specific. No, we can't tell them everything. We don't need to come to the event.
That's right.
The secrets.
It's how to manage.
Yeah, cash flow. Yeah.
How to manage the cash flow. It's understanding what comes in and what comes out. That's the biggest key factor, as knowing that the money coming in is not all yours.
It's not all yours. That's
it.
number one, right?
That's number one. Money coming in is not all yours. Once you understand that, it becomes easy after that to know that money in there is not yours. It's hard to explain that to a business owner because it's like, that's my money. It's not.
It's not. Would I also say that I like to go take a little percentage out of everything you make and set up a direct debit.
Yes.
So it comes out and you can't even stop
You
it.
just told me not to tell them all my tricks.
Oh, sorry. All right, sorry. Scratch
for the
that out of
mastermind.
that. Don't do that. Yeah.
Not yet.
No, yeah. We'll talk to you more. All right, fair enough. We'll talk to you about that. What do you think people worry about where it comes to business and money? What's their biggest fear?
He's spending it to the taxman. He's giving it to the taxman.
He's giving it to the taxman.
Of course, no one wants to talk to their accountant. Once you talk to your accountant, it's like,
because there's going to be death and taxes. And you guys are one of them.
That's right?
Feels like death. Yeah,
exactly right. It's inevitable of paying the taxman a small clip of your money. No one wants to do that.
Well, if you live on the planet Earth in some level of good society, you're going to have to do that, right?
No, correct. You got to feed them.
We saw what Greece did, and that didn't. Don't do what Greece did. It didn't work out too well.
No,
right?
that's right. You got to pay the taxman something, and
Yeah.
business owners don't want to do that.
Yeah.
They don't want to hear it. They want to just make their money and leave. They don't want to think about paying their taxes. No one wants to understand it.
Yeah. At the Upper Limits Mastermind, we're going to be talking a lot about what I feel is thought about a lot, but not spoken a lot about.
Yeah.
People have fears and anxiety about certain things on, how to set up their accounts, what to do, all of that stuff. And I know you're going to go in depth with that, but I wanted to ask you, what's been the toughest thing that you've had to do as an accountant with a business owner?
With a business owner, is tell them the truth.
You tell them
That's
the
it.
truth.
Tell them the truth about their business. That's the hardest thing.
Just where the state of it is, right?
State of it, what they're doing wrong. It's always the negative news is the hardest thing.
Yeah, yeah.
You got to, for you to be the best and for you to give them the best advice and to help them is by telling them the truth. Having a best mate, they say your best friends tell you the truth about you, right? The
Correct.
friends, they don't tell you the truth about you, they're not your friends. So an accountant that doesn't tell you the truth about your business is not a real accountant.
Well, there's a lot of those accountants
Yeah,
that don't
that's
do that, right? Yeah, absolutely. Definitely not Spiro from One Point. He's have a look at the arms. If you don't want to hear the truth, he's going to just beat you as a pulp. It's going to be awesome. Two more things. What can you claim on tax that perhaps no one knows about? Something weird that I wouldn't know about. Are you going to go
trying to think.
the hair dye that I need? I don't know if I need that, but
All
yeah.
depends on your business industry.
Give me one. Which one's there?
No one knows about. I don't know.
No one knows about. I don't know. Maybe
That's a tough one.
Someone knows more about you.
That's a tough one. Honestly,
Would it
it's a
be
tough
something
one.
like, I don't know, like travel that, is a part of the...
Again, it's got to be business related. So it's
Can you go, hold on. He's going to give you the brackets of business related. So what you're telling me...
Is the ATO watching this?
No, correct. No, there's no ATOs watching. Oh, well, we won't... He's not going to tell you because I've put him on the spot. He's not saying that.
too
All
much
right.
detail.
That's cool. All right. How important is personal development and learning for you personally and for your business, do you feel?
Mate, most important thing. Not just accounting, just learning about business and understanding your business and knowing the ins and outs of your business is the most important thing in business.
And I suppose knowing about you personally, right?
Yeah, correct.
It's funny, I interviewed one of our speakers, Stephen Bock, and we were talking about just his quest to always learn knowledge and be in a room, and that's why he's speaking at our event. He gets asked to speak all the time, says no to most of them, but he knows because he's been to our event before, and the environment that I set up here at the Upper Limits is just awesome, right? So, and I suppose, do you, in your experience, you've worked with hundreds, if not thousands of businesses, have you noticed the difference when somebody works on their personal development in running their business versus somebody who never does that?
Personal development in terms of learning how to run the business?
Learning how to run a business and learning about themselves, learning more about business, learning more about knowledge,
Well,
learning.
the most successful
The
business
smarter the
owners-
business owner, the better it is.
100%. And you learn from your mistakes. And if you don't learn from your mistakes and you don't take that as a positive, you'll never succeed.
Yeah, good.
You need to make those mistakes, and that's how you learn from life experiences.
I love it.
You can read as many books as you want, right?
But
Fill
if
it
you
up.
don't apply
If you
it,
don't apply it, what's the point, right? If you don't fail once or twice, how are you going to learn how it is to fail to succeed?
absolutely.
Because you don't know what success is until you fail.
What does going from good to great mean to you? I mean, the Upper Limits Mastermind is going from good to great. That's our theme for this mastermind. It's going to be incredible. The speakers that we've got, obviously, sponsors that are with us. We handpick the sponsors to make sure they're in line with everybody that's there. What is good to great to you?
Well, I can get you to good, but you need Nick to get you to good.
Oh, very
That's the
good.
honest
There you go.
You're
No, I
getting me
didn't
to
pay him for that. No, dude,
That's the honest truth,
that's
right?
funny, yeah.
We can hit you, being good is running a business, understanding your business, making money, right? That's the good part. But you hit a point where you're like, you know what? How do I get great? That's where you come into play.
Very
Since we got up coaching our construction business, we're getting to great.
We are getting to great.
That's
You're
it.
right. It feels good, right? I mean,
does,
there's little things that
There's
are...
only so much you know as a business owner and I know as an accountant. I know a certain limit. I don't know everything. And whoever tells you they know everything
Is
an
lying
idiot.
to you.
It's right, I'm going to tell you I'm good at most things in accounting, but there's some industries I don't know. And I won't take on a client because I'll say to them, it's not my specialty. Why am I going to take you on? Just
Yeah.
to say I've got you on my books? No.
No,
It's not my thing.
worth it.
It's not worth it.
Yeah,
I'd rather take on someone I can help, you know, and succeed than take on someone that I don't know and fail.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's
That's
lose,
going
lose.
from good to great. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
let's go and lose, right?
That's right.
Yeah, yeah, very good. Last question: If somebody's sitting on the fence, you know, they've watched this video, they're listening to this promo, they're maybe part of your tribe of businesses or part of mine, and they're sitting on the fence about this Upper Limits Mastermind, what would you say to them?
Oh mate, I'll make everyone attend. Go and attend. And
Why?
Because of you. Because of our coach.
Oh, very good.
Listen, I get it, Nick. You gotta understand. We're here because we've experienced what you guys have done for us. So it's a big difference. We're not coming here for no reason. You guys have helped us for the last 6 months now.
That's
You've
it.
been in our business, and what the changes we've made in our business gave me an eye opener in the business, and felt like I needed to give back to the mastermind to let other people know out there what they're missing out on.
That's pretty awesome. Well, there you have it. Spiro from One Point Accounting, one of our major sponsors for the Upper Limits Mastermind on the 16th and 17th of August in Sydney City at Alpha. You absolutely need to be there. If you want to know any more about the event, or you want to get in touch with One Point, either look below, read the show notes, reach out to us on any of our socials. We're more than happy to do it. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I can't wait to have you there,
Thanks,
man.
Nick.
I know
Appreciate
you're going to rock. And afterwards, what we might do is might be a gun show,
be
but I think his one's
You reckon?
absolutely going to be better
Same
than mine.
trainer. We've got the same
Same trainer, but I'm a little bit smaller than he is and older than he is. Thanks for being
guys.
awesome.
Thank you.